Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Whitney.
I'm Angie.
And we're the Simple Teachers. Today we have a great video for you. I'm excited for it. We get to teach you how to teach closed and open syllables. So there's a big difference and we're excited to share that with you.
Yeah.
So Angie's going to start off by just talking about what in the world closed and open syllables are. I will give you some examples of how we can teach it to our students by introduction or maybe reviewing, and then we'll go into some word blending to show you how we would teach students to read words with closed and open syllables.
All right. So open and closed syllables, there's not a rule to when a vowel is going to say the long sound or say the short sound, be open or closed. So it could be either. We have to teach students to try one, try the other. So we have to teach them to be flexible. Okay. That's the key to this whole thing, flexible. But what they are is a closed syllable is a syllable part that has a consonant after the vowel. The consonant after the vowel makes the vowel sound short. An open syllable does not have a consonant after the vowel. So the vowel is open and the vowel makes the long sound. So now let's break that down even more. If a vowel is closed, has that consonant after it, closed, short sound. If it's open, doesn't have that consonant in that syllable after it, it says it's long sound, which is also its name.
Its name, there you go.
So even, teachers could be confused with that. And so we might want to have those listed somewhere in our classroom. Yeah. Open says its name, that's a long sound. Closed says its sound, that's the short sound. So we can replace that verbiage, so to speak, with our students. We have that kind of reminder for you here at the bottom of these cards. So with the closed syllable, any of the vowels, single vowel spelling will say their short vowel sounds. With the open syllable, any of the vowels, single vowel spellings, will say their open long vowel sound, say their name.
All right. So to teach these to your students, we have these cards. Now we focus the cards on the vowels because the vowel will be either the short sound or the long sound, depending on if it's closed or open syllable. So here's both the A examples. So if I were teaching these and I wanted a vowel focus, I could still say, like we have in our prior sound spelling videos, I could still say this is sound A. The sound A can be spelled with the letter A. Listen for the sound A in the word lantern. And then I would put the focus on, now listen to that first syllable, lan, and notice the swoop, lan. I'm hearing a consonant at the end, n. So that's why the A is saying A, lan. You hear that A. So that is a closed syllable. Then the difference with the A spelled with the letter A would be in the word, so listen for the sound A in the word baby. Now listen for that first syllable, bay, and show that swoop. That A is being spelt with the letter A. There's no consonant in that first syllable. Bay. That is why it's saying the A. It's not ba, because then it would need that B, bab. And it's not babby. We say baby. So that's the difference of A and A with closed syllable, with the consonant, closing that vowel to make it short sound, and an open syllable. That syllable has a vowel at the end. It's open. There's no consonant closing it, so it says A. And this applies to A, E, I, O, and U. So there's how you could model with A spelling.
The difficulty with open and closed is students aren't going to know which syllable pattern it is unless they know the word.
Exactly.
They're not going to know whether it should say lantern or lantern unless they know that word. And so we want to make sure that we have them be flexible with trying one sound and then try the other, and even the schwa, because that's our pattern.
So it goes back into what we use all the time: short vowel, long vowel, schwa. And so then they can know, oh, okay, that first syllable, lantern, didn't work. Lan, that's the first syllable. Lantern. Same with baby. Didn't work. Babby. So I'm going to try a. Bay is the first syllable. Baby. So I like that a lot.
My mentor used to say, syllabication rules don't lead to pronunciation. And I memorized that because he would say it all the time. Ray Reitzel, he's an amazing man. And it's true. Syllabication rules do not teach us how to pronounce a word.
Okay.
So we don't need to focus on those rules of syllabication. We want to just focus on being flexible with how to come up to the pronunciation of the word.
So short vowel, long vowel, schwa.
Yep. And open, closed. Understanding it could be open, it could be closed. We got to try both is critical. So many of our words have that possibility in them. We need to have that as an option for students when we come to long words.
So Angie's going to be the teacher. She's going to model how we could teach our students to blend some of these open and closed syllable words, and I get to be the student today. So she's pre-thought her words, and if this were our real lesson, these words would have come from text. She's pre-written them, and then here's how we could blend them.
All right. So because these are multisyllabic words, we're going to always ask, are there any prefixes or suffixes you recognize?
In the first word, I'm not seeing any that I recognize.
All right, let's look for vowels and vowel patterns.
Okay, I see an E and an E. So I'm going to try the short vowels first, see if that works.
All right.
So and velvet, velvet.
That worked just fine. All right, let's go for this word. Do you see any prefixes or suffixes?
I see none.
Okay.
That I recognize.
Vowels and vowel patterns.
An A for and then an ER for
Great. Let's blend.
So lantern.
Perfect.
So notice it doesn't matter if I am focused on the closed or open syllables. I know now it's a closed syllable, closed syllable. But
because it worked with the short vowel.
Because it worked with the short vowel.
Yeah.
Otherwise it would be open. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's give this one a try. Any prefixes or suffixes?
I'm not seeing any.
All right, vowels.
Okay, an O and an O. I'm going to try because I just don't know.
All right.
So robot, not making sense. I'm going to do what you taught me. I'm going to try the long vowel for that first O.
Okay. Robot.
Robot. That makes sense now.
Great, great. So flexibility, we got to teach. Try one, try the other. Okay, we're going to do two more. And with the last one, I'm going to show something a little bit different.
So that robot was an open syllable. It had that O not closed with a consonant. So it said O, ro.
All right. On this one, it's a short word, so I don't think we have any prefixes or suffixes.
Yep, not seeing any.
All right, vowels and vowel patterns.
So an A and an Y. So I'm going to try, because I don't know this word, I'm going to try a, and then an E, because it's a two-syllable word. I remember that rule.
Good.
Okay, babby, not making sense. So I'm going to try an A, baby. Makes sense now.
Good, flexibility. All right, with this one, we're going to do a little bit different. So I'm going to be ready because I think she might recognize a prefix or suffix. All right, ready?
So I do recognize one. I recognize the C-O-M.
Okay, I'll cover that up.
And then Oh, that's crazy. There's another like pre. That could be another one, but it's not. But that's what my second graders would say. So I mean, I say, great, you know pre. There we go.
If you recognize it, I'll cover it. And you.
But we could not do that and show how to blend.
Yeah, we could not.
I'm just thinking like my students. Okay, so I see an E and an E.
All right.
And I don't know this word, so I'm going to try N,
And I could do this and say, I'm going to tell you if I want to get there faster that this is an open syllable right here. So what sound would you make?
So I would know that would make an E then.
And then
an
blend.
So prehend.
Word.
Prehend. And then I've learned. So comprehend.
Word.
Comprehend.
So if I feel like my students are going to be frustrated with a word, I could do something like that. And that's my signal. Here, I'll move my pen. That's my signal. Open.
Open, because there's not a consonant.
And then maybe that will ease some frustration.
Love that.
So we're not going to have to go back and try on big long words.
Okay. So that signal would automatically let them know it's not it's E.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
And that's what
open syllable
taught. Just on really long words, so we're not frustrated. Oh, we got to try this new sound, and then we got to try this new sound, and another new sound, and another. Right? It can get
look
overwhelming.
How long this word could have taken. So awesome.
So just a little tip there. There's a lot of research out there on teaching open and closed syllables to our students, that when they are able to decode or be flexible with their decoding and using open and closed syllable patterns, they understand complex text easier, and they just don't give up. So let's make sure that we give them some skills for open and closed syllables, flexibility.
Yeah, so remember the flexibility skills tools that we gave you, short vowel, long vowel, and then if those didn't work, we go to the schwa. Go watch that video from earlier, but those are the great tools for open and closed syllables. So awesome.
Okay.
Well, thanks. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you teach closed or open syllables or vowels at all, give this video a thumbs up, like this video. Comment if we confused you, if you still have questions, like what in the world are you guys talking about? Leave us a comment. We'd be happy to clarify. So thanks for watching this video. Simply teach.